Hey, what's up guys and gals, my name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be looking at I Dream of Jeannie. Now if you don't know, I focus on a lot of old classic TV shows. Take a look at my channel, browse it, I'm sure you'll find something that you can enjoy. Let's get right to these bloopers guys and gals. But right before, I do want to remind you that I will be giving away an I Dream of Jeannie Season 2 DVD set. All you have to do is watch the entire video. I will give you simple instructions on how to do it. There's no catch, nothing like that. Just simply watch the video and hopefully you can enter the contest and win. I really do hope you enjoy these bloopers. First blooper comes from Season 1, Episode 3. It's called Guess What Happened on the Way to the Moon. Now in this episode, Tony and Roger are dropped in the desert to see if they can survive there for a week. It's part of their astronaut training. At one point, we see Jeannie kind of get involved in their shenanigans, and Tony orders her to stop interfering. So you see her pop out, and she makes a large cat appear on a rock. Now look at the close-up of the cat. You'll notice that Tony picks up a rock, is trying to throw it at the cat, and the cat leaps in the air as he basically leaps to Tony. Now I'm no cat expert, I believe that's a cougar, but I could be wrong. But notice that there is actually a rope around the cat, making sure that he will not jump and endanger Larry Hagman. It's pretty cool, it's very quick, but if you look, you'll notice it. Now, Season 1, Episode 9, the episode is called The Moving Finger. Now, in this scene, Jeannie is off camera, but she sees Nelson and, his flame right next to him. She gets a little bit jealous. So what does she do? She, of course, makes it rain on their quote-unquote parade. But you can see, if you notice, right above Nelson, as in Larry Hagman, you will notice, and I will highlight the device that is used to make the rain effect right on top of him. It scurries along the top of the set. It's fairly easy for you to see here, but it is pretty comical. The next blooper comes from the episode The Gin and Water. It's a Season 1, Episode 10 moment in which we meet Jeannie's great-grandfather, Billijek. I hope I say that right. Now he says something that's very interesting. He said, "The last time you summoned me to help someone was 1,500 years ago."
To help someone was 1,500 years ago.
Now, huge fans of the show will know, especially from the first episode, that according to Jeannie, she was trapped inside her bottle for 2,000 years, not 1,500 years, before she was freed by Tony in that first episode I'm referring to. So there's obviously an issue there with Grandpa. Maybe his memory's going. Now, moving along to some color episodes, guys and gals. This one is called My Master the Author. It's from Season 2, Episode 16. Now, in this one, you'll see Jeannie in the scene as well as Nelson. And there's an envelope that gets slid under the door. Notice the position of the envelope. From one shot to another shot, you will see that it turns 90 degrees between those shots when Jeannie picks it up. It's a quick moment, and you will miss it if you really don't pay attention. Now you may have heard of this episode. It's called There Goes the Best Jeannie I Ever Had. It's a Season 2, Episode 22 episode. Now in this one, we see pretty interestingly in the beginning of the episode, Jeannie floating. It's kind of a nice shot because she comes from another room. She's in kind of a genie or a guru type position with her legs crossed, and she floats right into the bedroom. Not only can you see the strings or wires that are holding her up, but you can see that she's sitting on top of an aluminum or even a stainless steel type device that was used to hoist her up into the air and make her float into the scene. It's really cool to see, but if you stand back, the scene looks really, really good. Now this one's really interesting because it has to do with a very interesting practical effect. Now it comes from the same episode. Now what happens is we see Jeannie inside her bottle, but then she goes from the bottle to the outside world, enlarges herself, right? But we see a puff of blue smoke. Now she waves her hands, kind of disperse all of the smoke away from her, but notice that as she does this, her arms kind of glow this blue light. That's because there was a blue light that was used to make that white smoke look blue. So that reflection was not supposed to be there. Now this is a very cool episode because we see the very few and beginning remnants of Hollywood trying to do the incredible shrinking man effects with large objects. It's very, very cool if you haven't seen the episode. Season 2, Episode 24, The Incredible Shrinking Master. Now Tony, when he shrinks down to roughly mouse or golf ball size, he is around a huge tennis racket. Of course, the tennis racket is normal size. He's just small, but he hides behind because he's trying to run away from a cat. You'll see that he grabs onto the net part or the strings part of the actual racket, and he kind of bends them so that they're not straight. But look at the cat when it appears right in front, and the strings immediately straighten themselves. Now, in the episode There Goes the Bride, this is a season 2 episode 27 blooper. Usually when you watch a show like this, you're looking at the main characters, mostly Jeannie, sometimes Captain Nelson, and in this scene, she transforms herself or makes a bridal gown appear on her. Now, of course, all your attention is on her, but if you look in the foreground, right in front of her, you'll see that before she transforms, there's a drawer that is closed. Now, that drawer has nothing to do with the story or the scene. At the same time that the bridal gown pops on her, you will see that that drawer opens itself magically. Now, you could say that Jeannie did that accidentally, but it makes no sense. I guess it's residual magic that takes place, but if you really notice it in an episode or you watch it, I think you'll give a little chuckle. Now, this blooper is very strange, guys and gals. It comes from the episode The Mod Party. It's a season 2 episode 31 moment in which you see a gardener along with Major Nelson and Jeannie. Now, this gardener is in the background and he's cutting red roses. He's kind of spying on the duo here, but when we see him again in the quick shot, he's supposed to be holding these red roses. They immediately turn yellow. Of course, this is because they probably changed the scene, may have even been filmed maybe half an hour, even an hour after the first part of the scene. But between that jump cut, you'll see that there's a big error in those flowers. Maybe Jeannie did some sneaky magic. I don't know. Well, that's it for this video, guys and gals, but before I go, I do want to let you know how you can win your very own Season 2 I Dream of Jeannie DVD set. It's very simple. All you have to do is in the comments down below, let me know which one is your favorite blooper. Which one's your favorite blooper, and you have to include the word Jeannie in the comment. If you do that some way, somehow, then you will be automatically entered to win the DVD set. Now, let me tell you, you also must be subscribed, so make sure if you aren't to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. So after your comment, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button as well. Those 3 things are your requirements. Once you get those done, you'll be in the drawing, and I will release the winner of the giveaway very, very soon in the next I Dream of Jeannie video. Thank you so much, guys and gals, for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel as always. You really make this channel what it is, so I truly thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, and your comments. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time, and don't forget, be hopeful.